Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to a not brand new series. I was about to say brand new series. It's something's brand new. Okay, so talking about House Flipper. First things first, Matt, I don't even know where to even begin on any of this. Okay, so I want to talk about a few things right quick. So as you guys saw in the new intro, I don't have the intro, the how it used to be. It's now for Tuesdays. It is PlayStation and Xbox games. On Wednesdays, it is a no commentary days. So it's the videos where you're just watching me play puzzle games or something of the gist of that. And then Thursdays is going to be Nintendo days. So only Nintendo games are on those ones. So, with that being said, yes, Xbox and PlayStation. I have not played any Xbox games, mostly because my Xbox is just, collected dust. I'm more of a PlayStation fan, so I've been playing on my PlayStation 4. I play on Switch, I play on my computer and stuff like that, but I've never really played on the Xbox. So one of the first things I will say is that this is the Xbox. I am playing on the Xbox. Now, let me go ahead and jump into the game because there's a few things I want to talk about before we really get diving into this video here. One of the first things I did want to say was that when I was sitting there and saying, "Hey, let's do some videos for Xbox," there's some good games that Xbox has that PlayStation does not have, and I was like, "What can I play?" But then I remembered when we were playing House Flippers on the PlayStation 4, I sat there and told you guys that, hey, I used to play House Flippers on the Xbox and I used to get like so much money and so on and so forth that I was like, why don't I just do an episode, show you guys what it looked like, what at least my trial and error looked like, and show you guys from going on further. So one of the big things, as you guys are seeing, is that I got 800 some on $1,000 right now. So here's the thing. Let's stop right there because I do want to talk a little bit. I do want to show you the house. I do want to show you everything. But here's some conundrums that I had. So one of the first things I noticed was that when recording with Xbox, no matter if I have a headphones plugged in, my first conundrum that I had was the fact that the headset that I use, my Razer Barracuda, so they're really, really good headphones. They have some good quality. I know a lot of you guys have acknowledged the fact that my voice sounds a whole lot better. And so you guys have really been enjoying that. So I tried using my Barracuda on the Xbox. Well, the Xbox won't let me do what my computer and PlayStation can do. I can just plug a USB in, it connects to the headset, and then I'm good to go. Xbox doesn't do that. So the next thing I had to do was I had to buy an aux cord so I can plug my headphones into the controller. Well, at that point in time, I was able to play with some friends on like party chats, play some games with them, and everything was okay. They can hear me. I can hear them. Everything sounded fine and dandy. It got to the point in time where I was like, okay, let's go ahead and let's do some videos. Let's make some videos for Mr. Madison Plays. So I made one video already for the Xbox. The problem that I faced when doing that was the fact that I thought my controller was muted because on the controller I have, a little red light came on and it was on the whole time I was recording. So I thought that, hey, it was muted the whole time. So I went from literally 600,000 to 800,000 in just one location. And I'll tell you about that in a second or two. So everything was muted. I don't want to use an audio and then me sitting there like do a commentary on a video that I did because I'm like, I don't remember what I said. I don't remember anything I did. I don't have no audio for it. So I was like, you know what, scrap it. Everything auto saves, so I have to sit with me already being to that location and stuff like that. It was a really fun location, stuff like that, what I did on that episode, but learned to find out no audio. So then I was like, okay, turn the red light off. Still no audio. I did a little test drive, still no audio, and I was like, okay, what's going on? Why is there no audio? And I really could not figure it out. So one of the first things I actually had to do with Xbox, for me to be able to use the Xbox, was I had to buy, which I don't need anymore, believe it or not. I had to buy another USB stick. Everything I talk about, I'm actually picking up around me, so I know you guys can't see that. But the thing is that I had this USB that I bought. It's one of the ones that has the blue, not the black or any other color. It's the blue USBs, which are called the 3.0. Now, I did some research on the 3.0s, and I learned that a 3.0 flash drive, or really just any type of drive, is a whole lot faster. And that is why the Xbox will only let you use a 3.0. So I was like, okay, cool. Because at first I thought I had to use like actually an external hard drive, and that was going to cost me like $70 or more. I was like, no, I just need a thumb drive that can just have like a good portion of memory on it. So I went with a 64 gigabyte SD card, or SD thumb drive. Learn to find out that doesn't even do nothing, because I can record the videos, but the Xbox does not let me record videos with audio commentary. Like, you guys are able to hear me right now on top of the footage. Like, you guys are seeing me running around, jump, jump, jump. I'm able to do that. You guys can hear me. With me recording the video and having it on this flash drive that I'm moving around in my hand right now that you guys can't see, I'll rub it against the mic if you hear that. That's the hard drive. Oop, almost fell. But no, so it didn't let me. So I was like, okay, what's going on? Why not? Well, doing some research, more research, I learned to find out that the Xbox lets you record things, but does not let you do audio commentary. So there's two ways that, well, actually there's like multiple ways that people can get around it. There's some ways that you could just like put like a phone or something right next to the speaker of like a TV, and then record that, and then somehow match that recording up with the video. But that's time consuming and ridiculous. So there was only two other ways I can do it. The one way would be for hooking your Xbox account to your PC or my computer, and then just streaming the footage. But I don't live in a place that has super fantastic internet, so that was a flop. Can't do that. So the last sort of way that I can be able to record with audio would be through a capture card. Now, I had a capture card at one point in time. That's how I used to play a few games on the Switch, but because how my computer was built, it wasn't built for gaming. It was built for like light play, editing, and stuff like that. So it always came out stagnant and always glitchy all over, and that's not what I want. I never wanted that, because that's not how I want my videos to be looking like. My videos for a good long while, I would say a year now, has been crystal clear. Maybe not the voice, the voices start getting better over time as I bought more things, but everything just seems better now. And so, sorry, I had a cough there. I do apologize. But the thing is that I couldn't use that, so I got a new capture card, and so this one's working perfectly fine. Since then, I have upgraded my computer a lot. So now my computer can actually take the capturing. Everything looks fine. I did a little test drive before making this episode. So that's where we are now. So we're here. You're actually able to hear me. This was like a trial and error for like the last 10 days that I've been working with this and sinking some money into, so I can be able to record off the Xbox. But going further, it's not going to be just the PlayStation I'm playing on anymore. I can play off the Xbox now. So there's Xbox games that I'm ready to show you guys. Like, next week's episode is not going to be House Flippers. I just want to do House Flippers on this episode so I can show you guys what I have done on my trial and error account, quote unquote. But I I'm not going to be playing House Flippers anymore. Now, am I going to play House Flippers later on? Yes, I do want to play House Flippers later on. The reason on why I don't have House Flippers right now and I won't be doing anymore is because I get House Flippers through the library. I'm pretty sure I said this over time, but I am a library's assistant, so I work for the library here in my town. So I'm able to get certain games from certain other libraries if I request it. So right now I don't have House Flippers. I usually just get it from another library, but I don't have it right now because another person has it. So I'm trying to go to a different game and play that for a little bit. But I will definitely come back to House Flippers because I know some of you guys are enjoying me playing House Flippers. So I'll definitely come back to it. But let's go ahead and get to the gravy of it. And then at the end of the episode, I will let you guys know on what game I'm going to be playing going on further. So with that being said, again, I hope you guys enjoy the Xbox experience. Because now I can use Xbox now, and I can actually record with it, and I can do everything. So this is my trial and error house. As you guys can see, my house looks bland. It looks boring. So now there's a few funny things about this. So I don't have certain things like I have in my other one. What I mean by that is this. This is locked. This is paneling. So I somehow or another, again, I was talking about how House Flippers made it super easy. I think it was just due to the updates that came out, making it a little bit harder to get cash. But I started learning on why it does that, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. But I never got to the point in time in the side missions on the computer, like in the emails missions. I never got to the point where I got paneling. I have the broom, the painting, selling things, demo. I have a robot arm. Even when I made my first one, I forgot that I have a robot arm. So here's the thing. So when I come to perks, I barely have anything. Now, of course, in here I have one. I have leveled up 3 times in that. I leveled up. Technically at this point in time, I leveled up 5 times in there, 2 times in here, 2 times in here, and apparently a lot of times in here. And there's a reason on why I leveled up a lot of times in here. But I barely done anything. My character, I don't remember how much money I have on my PlayStation account. If you guys go back to the last episode, you guys could definitely be able to see that. But I don't remember how much money I have. But I have done so much on that one compared to this one where I barely have anything and I have so much money. Like, why is it like that? Why is it doing that? Well, I'll tell you guys on why and how once we go inside. Okay, let's go ahead and put the sledgehammer away and let's go inside. So you guys know how my house is very, very colorful. It's me. Everything's decorated. It looks cool. Well, this is my trial and error house. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still have the old burnt thing up here. There's no tools or anything. I think I put this flooring down. I don't know if this is the same flooring or not, but I got a new bed. I think the carpet is different, but I'm not too sure. This is different because this was all broken. I can see that this is not lined up properly. I don't like that. Now here's the funny thing too. So my bathroom door is actually a front door, but inside I have just random piles of paneling that I can't even put up, and that's probably why it's on this floor, because I was sitting there when last time I played this, actually Xbox One, and I didn't know how to put it up. But of course now I know how to put it up, but I don't have the tools to put it up yet because I've not done enough missions. But my bathroom kind of looks the same. Of course, mine is a tad bit weird looking. Like, it's hard on the eyes because how it looks. But it literally looks the same. But coming out of here, closing that, this is just what it looks like, you know? It's nothing... It's a whole lot different from the one that I have on the PlayStation. I love the one that I have on the PlayStation. Of course, the windows are over there. I have things here. Everything just looks nice. Where this one looks sad. But again, this is my trial and error. You know, when I first started getting into House Flippers, I didn't have much of a thing for it. So, of course, I didn't do much. So, um, that's why it looks like this. But like with me having the experience on my belt when I started the one on the PlayStation, I put more into it. I put more time into it. So when I come into the computer, I can look at the mail, and that's all I have done. I've only done this much. Seven of these things. Where if you go into the one that I have over on the PlayStation, I have maybe a good 14 of them done. And I barely have any of these done. But if you come over here to the houses, I have sold 14 different houses. By the way, the one that I did do, the one that I did to get me from, no, believe it or not, the one that I got, or the one house that I did to bring me from no, that's how much I got extra, from 600,000 to 800,000 was House on the Moon. I cleaned the place up, and it got me $2,000 for it. So here's the thing. So as you guys can see, if I come over here, and there's also some new ones. Like I don't remember this summer house being in here. I don't remember half of these here. That when they're on the PlayStation, you know, I don't remember these because like, I never did the flooded house, and these are not even in order either. I'm like looking at the sizes because it's going based off of size, but actually it looks like it's going based off of money now. Actually, no, it is going based off of money. It's been going based off of money. I might just be, a little bit weird. But so here's the thing. This is what I'm thinking that's going on, because when I did do the video, I also said inside the video that had no commentary, that when I sat there and I did this moon one, I sat there and all I did was just clean up the trash and sold the place. That's all I did. I bought the place for, I believe it was that 4,000. Here, hold on, let me see. Let's come over here because that was it was in between here. So how much was so that's the actual price that I paid for it to actually get the location. Was I paid $482,000 and some odd dollars to be able to get the moon base. And all I did was just clean it up and sold it. I didn't add nothing else. Besides some trash and stuff like that, like some cups and stuff I sold. I didn't add nothing. I sold a few things, maybe got like maybe $100 extra out of that. But when I sold it, it gave me it gave me back the money plus an additional 200,000. And I'm like, this is what I was talking about. I said that, you know, Xbox just has something with it where all I have to do is sit there and sell the location. I don't even have to paint it. I don't have to furnish it. I don't have to do nothing, and it will give me so much. So I was like, you know, watch. And so what I did was, after I got done with this one, I went straight up here and I did the burnt house. Now granted, get this. So here, this actually, I didn't even know about this. So when I did this one, as you guys can see over here, so the house, I bought it for that 482,000, but I sold the house for 663,000, which got me a net profit of $202,000. So it's like, all I did was just pick up trash. That's all I did, guys. It was pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy doing it doing that mission, and I sold it to this guy right here. But when I sat there and I came up here, I did the burnt house because that was one of my lowest ones. So I bought it and I did the same thing. Don't look at the prices. Don't look at anything down here because I will explain that down there in a second. So I sat there and all I did was sit there and I sold everything. Now, it could have been, I'm not going to lie, it could have been more money, but I messed up. So basically, what I tried doing was just junking everything, taking everything out of the house. And ultimately, I was going to lose profit by doing that. And so I sat there and I quit the auction, and I sat there and I put like new plugs in and the furnaces and stuff like that. I put those things in. I just put like the essential things that needed to be put into the house, like the radiator, read the plugs, put the piping that needs to go inside the bathroom and stuff like that. And then that's how I got a net profit over here. That's how I got that net profit of $944. It would have been, I believe, somewhere in the 1,500, but that's all it was 1,500. So this is what I'm thinking is happening. So because when playing on the PlayStation, I've been coming over here, I've been just sitting there doing these low profit ones, and I'm just going in order. And because I've been going in order when also doing the side missions, I don't have much money. But if I sit there and, like, let's say that over on the PlayStation right now, I think I have enough to do this right here. I think I'm up to this amount right here. If I sit there and do this house right now, and that's it, don't fix no plugs, don't fix nothing, I will get a net profit of a huge amount. And I don't know why. So that's why on the Xbox, at least this is what I'm thinking, is that on the Xbox, or not on the Xbox, in just the game in general, is that if you do a higher level of money, and the bigger house it is, the more profit you're going to get. If the house is smaller and is a lower amount, that like that 58,000, that 61,000, the 62,000, you have to pick up everything and you have to fix everything, and you get a small profit from it. But doing something big like this castle or the Home Alone or the family home, I won't get such a big profit, or I'll get a super big profit just cleaning the place. That's all it takes, is just cleaning the place, and I get a huge profit. So I want to show you the demonstration on that, but like I'll do this one. Well, you guys saw that. I'll come down over here. So let it snow. This is one that I did on here, but I haven't done on the other one. If I look at this, all I sat there and did was, as you see, renovating cost. I didn't do nothing. I didn't renovate this thing. I just sat there. This one was a weird house because some of the windows and stuff are broken in. So the snow has been coming into the house. So I had to sit there and shovel out the snow. I don't know if I can. Yeah. So the house is being snowed in. So I had to sit there and I had to clean up the place. I had to shovel it all out. But after I was done shoveling everything out, I bought it for $245,000, and I got $130,000 profit for it. This just married house. Again, okay, well, I renovated some in this house. I only renovated $1,135, and I doubled my money. Almost doubled my money for it. But when I come up here to the camp bungalow, same thing happened here. So it's a low amount, but if I come here, they're like low amounts compared to what I'm actually getting. It's like I get roughly about $25,000 to $50,000 difference. Or not $1,000, 25 to 50% more than what I actually bought the location for. So if I bought it for like this one right here, I bought it for $37, and I sold the house for $48,000. So someone can probably sit there and throw the math out there and tell me exactly what the percentage is. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to still say roughly around 25 to 50% more than what the actual property was. At this point in time, it was only 10. So I think it was roughly a lower than 25. But you guys are getting what I'm getting at. So if you actually just sit there and just fix up the place, take all the trash out and sell it, you get a big profit. But I don't do that. You guys already see that. Whenever I get a house, I want to make sure that I'm furnishing it, giving it to someone. The only problem with doing that is that renovating cost starts going up. And that actually hurts the profit when it comes down to it. But I don't care. I really don't. Because sitting there just doing that, no renovating, because I guess I learned that when I was playing it, was no renovating, just pick up the place and leave. That's how I'm getting all of these things, all of these prices. Coming all the way down to like the man cave, even in Make House, which is Kami's house from Dragon Ball Z. Same thing. I bought it for 90,000 and I got 137. That is almost 50% more profit compared to what I actually bought it for. So when you start going up higher and higher, you will start seeing that the profit is almost 50% more than what you actually bought it for, without even having to renovate or change things around. And that is how I got so much money in so little time. But I think that would be boring. You know, I'm doing this for you guys. This is a calm, relaxing game. But these are questions that when I was sitting there playing this on the PlayStation, these are questions that I was wanting to know about what's going on with house flippers. How does house flippers work? And so it's a bit of a confusing thing. Because don't get me wrong, you don't have to furnish a house. I don't have to. You know, house flippers, real life house flippers. People would sit there and go out, let's say this thing right here, a house after a flood. People would sit there and sell this house for $58,000. And ultimately what happens is that it's wrecked or it's condemned. Well, not really condemned. It's wrecked. It's just not wanting to be livable anymore, but not condemned. Not condemned, because if it's condemned, you actually have to close the whole place down, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But what they do is they just sit there, go in, clean up the place, make it look nice, and sell the place off like it's brand new. So then when you, the customer, goes to a realtor and be like, hey, I want this house that is now on the market again after the house flippers picked it up for such a lower price, they can sit there and now be able to get more profit for it. And it's going to be a whole lot more than what it is. So in the long story, I like furnishing these houses because long story short is when I sit there and furnish the houses, I'm actually doing the customer a favor by already purchasing things for their house that they don't have to purchase. Now, granted, that will bring up the price a little bit more than a non-furnished house, but in the long run, you don't have to. Real life, maybe a good 10%. That is a high percentage. Maybe a 10% of house flippers out there in the real world, like right now, me, you, the teacher that you're talking to, the friends that you're talking to, the parents that you're talking to, real life, they don't sit there and furnish houses. They just sit there, buy a rundown house, they fix it up, and they put it right back out on the market where it is livable. That's like someone going out, buying a junk car, fixing that car up, and then selling it. That's the same thing that they're doing when they come here. So it makes more sense when I sit there and I buy a house on the moon and all I do was just pick up trash and then I sell it back to the people or back on the market. I got $2,000 just for doing that. Now, granted, no one's just gonna go into a house, pick up a few Coke bottles or clean up some trash and stuff like that and be like, oh, look at that, I got $2,000 just for doing that. You know, no one's really doing that. You actually have to do more things go into it. They don't talk to you about it enough. Like they're saying that, hey, the realtors and trying to sell the property and stuff like that. That is stuff that is not shown in the game. So, of course, you don't have to really worry about that, but there's a whole lot more stuff that goes down into it. So, I definitely rambled on enough on this episode. Is the episode done? No, we still got about 15 more minutes left. So, let's just go ahead, because this is the last episode of House Flippers that we're going to be doing for a good long while. Let's go ahead and pick one of these large houses, because again, I have money to spend. So let's just do this large one that we probably won't hit in House Flippers until like another 30 episodes or so. So, and that's not on what we have so far. Like episode 50, if we're going out that far, I have no clue if we are. I don't even know if we're gonna hit this castle or not. So let's go ahead and do this castle, and I'll show you guys what I mean by everything. So we're gonna come here, and we're gonna buy this house. Yes, and we're gonna go. So the last 15 minutes or so, this can go up to our normal time, which is 45 minutes. Anything over that past 60 minutes is all good and dandy. So everyone knows our safe number is 45-minute long videos, but if it happens to get up to 60 minutes, then it gets up to that 60-minute mark. I don't care. That's not my safety room. But 45 minutes is my minimum that I would like the videos to be. And everyone knows that. This ain't something new or anything like that. But let's go ahead and get right into this. Now, we're just waiting for this to load. Okay, here we are. Okay, so, why does it sound ominous? I don't like that. Well, is this supposed to be like a creepy house? Is that my car? US 44564. This house is creepy, guys. I don't like this. Why is it like this? It's supposed to be jump scares in here. I'm turning on my light. How do I turn on? Thank you. I feel like this is supposed to be like a creepy house. I'm following the footsteps, guys. Tells me to hold, so I'm holding. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right here. The footsteps goes in here. Alrighty then. We're gonna go ahead and open. Okay, we're gonna just jump down. Okay, we're going this way. Footsteps are taking me into here. I have no more footsteps. Is that a cat? Guys, I don't like this. I think I picked the wrong one. Don't get me wrong, this house looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, but man, this is actually kind of a creepy one. Just a room? One's giving me some goosebumps. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. What's in? What's even going on, guys? This is weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and just start here. Best place for everything. So let's go ahead and just start cleaning this up. No one was down here, guys. No one was down here this whole time. Okay, let's go up. And we're gonna go ahead and just close that because we don't need that. No one was in here this whole time. This bookshelf was always a bookshelf. There was nothing behind this bookshelf this whole time. Let's go ahead and put this back right here. Boom. That was always a bookshelf. Nothing else was there. Okay. Footsteps. There was never any footsteps. What are you guys talking about? No footsteps. Nothing ominous and weird in this house. We're not afraid of anything, are we? I don't think so. I don't know if the house is trashed or not, but can I turn on some lights? Is there a light switch up in here? Really? Okay. I don't know, that just makes it feel a little bit more creepy. And this music, guys. Okay, you can calm down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually enjoying the atmosphere a little bit. It's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Is that an outside? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just, you know, doing my thing, just doing my thing. Okay. We get it. Scary noises. Can we not anymore? Ooh, it's scary. Oh, great. Now I got this other creepy noise going on. Guys, I'm scared. This is not supposed to be here. Okay, kitchen clean. Okay, what's going on in here? Ah, more of a mess. Who's making these messes? Oh. I'm starting to think there was vampires here at one point in time. But that's just because it's that. Someone knocked over a chair. Don't worry, I got you. I got you, don't worry. Let's go ahead and just put you back right there. Good as new. Okay, let's clean up the mess on the table. Someone spilt milk all over the table. Man. People need to be considerate, you know? Can I even reach up to there? Got it. Windowsills looking kind of not good. Looks like I don't have to clean the. Oh, okay. So we don't have no more creepy noises. I think the weather is getting inside the house, guys. I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually enjoying the atmosphere on this one. You know, I don't like the creepy noises for you guys, but I'm somewhat enjoying the creepy noises. I can turn on the house fire. Yes. Okay. That's looking kind of not good. That's not looking good. Let's go ahead and clean that up too. Okay, so we are missing something here. What are we missing? Is it this? Do I have to pick this up? Yep, dead flower. No one likes dead flowers, guys. Okay. I guess I can pick up the teeth and put the teeth back on the table too. Here, let me go ahead and do that for you. Oh, it's this guy's right here, so let's go ahead and put his teeth back where it belongs. I don't know what happened to his cup and stuff, so that's going to stay gone. Oh, upstairs. Yay! Okay, so we're in here. This place looks trash too. Beethoven was here. He didn't clean up after himself. That's not good. Oh, all of his notes. I can't just pick up a whole stack. All of Beethoven's music. It's just Bach, Beethoven. I think those are the only two pianists I really know. Leave me alone. Oh, we're coming back to the very ominous music. Bring it on. Not like we haven't got enough of that already. Okay. Aw, man. Hey, I just now noticed about... Wait a minute. Was that Vlad the whole time? Can someone flip back when I was looking at this painting earlier? I don't remember that being Vlad the Impaler. Is this Vlad the Impaler's castle? Can anyone tell me if this is Vlad the Impaler's castle? Because I don't know. Okay. So, let's go ahead with that. We have the what? The secrets. Well, the secret is out. Your house is trashed. But don't worry. I'm cleaning it for you. You don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Looks like there was some paintings, but people took your paintings there, bud. I'm sorry to tell you that, but someone has taken your paintings. But don't worry. I am cleaning everything up. Everything is looking not so good right now. But again, all your plants are dead too. I hate to inform you that your plants are dead, and you may need some new ones. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Now, this is what I really don't understand on how some houses, because like if it rains right now and it's raining this way, coming in. Even this, there's no windows. So if it starts raining on this thing, is there like a lip here that no, because that's just straight wood. That's straight wood. So how does the rain not get inside? And also here, get this. The doors that are leading to roofs, when it starts raining, like apartment buildings, the where you can just go outside through the roof, stairs just goes through the roof. How does that rain not go through that door? Like, is it like a super permanent shut thing? Like, I'm always confused on those. What is going on in here? That is a lot. Not really. It's okay. What clutter? You know, you can use these things for so much stuff, but we're just disposing everything now. Okay. But yeah, that's just always confused me. If someone wants to tell me on how that works, that would be grand and dandy. Okay, this place is all cleaned up. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. So yeah, straight up. Why is only right here? Like everything else, it's just this one square that has nothing. It was probably developing. Like, there was no way to actually be able to get this here, because I played some games where trying to fiddle with roofs and stuff, it just doesn't let me put it out all this way. So that's probably what's happening here. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but that's weird. Okay, so now we're in here. Let's mop the place up a little bit with our trusty, handy-dandy mopper-mapper. Okay, so we got stairs. That's nice. What you up to? Who are you? Why are you staring at me? I don't like that. Don't stare at me. I still don't believe that that painting was Vlad the Impaler earlier. I think it was actually something different at one point in time, but I have no clue if it was or not. Spider web, something on the roof. I see another spider web right over here. Let's get that all done and over with. Okay, we have one here. We have spider webs to the galore. Do I have everything to sense where things are at? Okay, nope, come back in. Over, cleaning. I don't have the mop thing. I have the, so let's go ahead and do the multi-trash. Upgrade, there, and then I also have this handyman. Plastering, I don't have plastering. Holds up to 10 panels. I don't have to worry about that either, so this is all I can do right now. So I still have the same thing out. This is the same one, same cleaning. I guess that it just doesn't change. Okay, so where is that at? It says something I need to clean. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let's go out here. Oh lordy lord. Okay, let's get this all cleaned up as well. I see small little cracks. Like one's... Nope, this up, forward, right here. I see a small crack on the mini-map. I don't know what that's for, so we're just going to leave that alone. We're going to come in here. What's going on here? Okay. I think you have a leak in your house, in this house right here, so you might want to get that checked. Thank you, though. Oh, that's cool. Nothing. Something. Nothing. Something. At least the grime and everything stays there. That's great. Okay. So we're here now. Let's go ahead and clean this up. That doesn't look like some good water. That looks like nasty water. Let's go ahead and open up this, because I would really like to come back in here. Okay, so it has always been Vlad the Impaler. Don't worry, guys. Worry if you guys want to. This stuff needs to be washed. I can't. Let me throw. Thank you. Okay, this place. Okay, I just had one thing. I'm literally letting every door open. The one bathroom that does not lead anywhere else. It's just that one bathroom, guys. It's the one bathroom. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. That would have been cool if you just have this long wooden cabinet you just refill of toilet paper and it just keeps coming down and keeps coming down. That would be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the candle looked a little bit messy, but I got that cleaned up. Okay, so we're good in here, and we're good in here. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's go back outside again. Come back in here, and we're back in the beginning again. Cool, yay. Okay, let's go ahead and finish cleaning up in here. I forgot to clean up some stuff. Oh, turn on this one as well. The candle, a lot of candle wax. Can't figure out all that candle wax. Apparently there is still some places that I gotta clean up in here as well. And again, this is where we started, and so I'm surprised that I didn't get it all. The candle wax, a lot of candle wax. People been burning. Hold on. I understand the lights, but candles just start, activate, and deactivate every single time. That's weird. So here's my my thing. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm done playing with it. Is there? Okay. It says there's a door right here. I like that. There's a door right there. I'm not seeing it. It just goes away by itself. Dead plants. Nobody likes dead plants. Oh, got that eerie music coming back again. Gotta love that. Okay, so over here we got a lot of dirt and grime. Candle. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn that back on. Produce more candle wax for me to clean up later. Everything's looking good there now. So is the whole place cleaned up now? I don't know. Okay, let's go upstairs now and see if anything is upstairs. Nope. Okay, that's as far as I can bring the map out. I think I have everything. I did not close that door. Actually, I did. Don't be scared, I did. Okay, so I think everything's cleaned. Let me keep upstairs. Nothing else. I just don't like the fact that this just keeps going. I can go this way. How far can I go? Can I jump up here? Why does the music have to be so eerie? It's weird. Oh, got stuck. Okay. Now let's go this way. Just to make sure that around the house looks okay. We just have a tree, but I can't cut the tree down. And I can't jump over. That's an invisible wall, so I can't go take a quick swim out in the ocean of all oceans. Is that water even going? It's going. Cool. Gotta make sure everything is a-okay. So everything looks like it's fine. Place looks good. We're gonna go ahead and I don't know if I can get an aerial view of this place, but there's nothing else that I need to take. No anything. I don't know if I can get an aerial view or whatnot, but I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and do that thing called sell the house and see how much I get. So again, this thing was 500,000? 530. Okay, so this house was 5,000 or 500 or 535. 535. Is that how you say it, or am I just messing up? Yes, 500, because I just sat there and said in my head. Let me go lower. 135. Yes, it is. So 535,000 close to about 536,000, and that leaves me with $2,888,000 left. I worked on this house for about 17 minutes. I'm a little bit over my minimum time, but that is fine and dandy. No worries. Let's go ahead and put up for auction and see, and I believe this is actually the most expensive house. Yes, this is actually the most expensive house. And all you guys saw me do was get a little bit spooked out in the beginning because the eerie music, and it's just weird. The music just like, the first thing we did was just look, see where all the footsteps lead. And the footsteps just leads to a room that was not even dirty. So we don't know what's going on. You know, we're just coming in here. We're just cleaning. Did you call for me? Okay. But let's just go ahead and put this up for auction and see what we can get it for. So far, we're already making our money back already. But it's not. But this is the weird thing. It's not for the super high amount that we initially were getting. Like that's not $2,000. I don't know what's the difference. Now, granted, I'm going to negotiate, and this could possibly be what it is. But I'm going to negotiate an additional $50,000. Okay, that's close enough. Negotiate offer. So we're sticking with the 46. So we're going with that. Cool. We will just accept it. Accept offer. Okay, good. Getting rid of that eerie music. I don't know what was going on with that. I did also notice that some of the music did change from the Xbox to this one too. I don't know if you guys noticed that as well. We're playing this one. Not this eerie music. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking is about like in the actual house, in our actual house, the music was a little bit different. So I don't know, but I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with things, because you guys clearly can see it when coming into these things right here. That this one right here, I got a net profit of $210. I got 130. I had a 200 in this one, and I got 26, but this one was only 40. I don't know what's making it do that. Oh yes, if I actually read the thing, it says this 14th century castle stood unbothered in Transylvania into the year 1922 when the press whatever saw it as a souvenir as his European vacation. After some costly negotiation, he managed to convince the local authorities to sell it to him and got a permit to take it across the Atlantic Ocean. Unfortunately, the crates with historic stonework sank with the violent storms, leaving the new owners with nothing but a 600-year-old building material. It was possibly to recreate the castle in the rough original shape. Eventually, practically interested in the faithful reconstruction crypt with equipment that. Okay, it's a whole lot of everything. It's a whole lot of everything. But I don't know. Your best guess is mine on how all this works. But let's go ahead and talk about our future on this one. So we already know, as I said in the beginning of the episode, was that I have been switching around some things, hoping that going into the next year, we have this down set. I know when I started this year out, it has changed a few times on how I worked out Mr. Madison Plays. I've been working with this three videos a week situation for a good long while, and it has been working for me. And one of the big things is that the biggest thing is that I can actually do it. I can do 5 videos and make 5 videos a week. That's perfectly fine, but it definitely takes a lot of time to sit there and get all those videos done and get a certain amount of videos done in that week span. Because that tells me that I have to at least get 5 videos done in 1 week. With being a librarian, being a teacher, and having a life outside of both of those, to be able to do this, it's difficult. It takes so much time. And so that's why I've been enjoying doing 3 videos a week. And now I'm actually labeling those 3 videos. I'm labeling the Xbox and PlayStation, non-commentary, and also Xbox days. Not Xbox days, Nintendo days. I'm labeling them now. So it's not just random videos. After I'm done with one video, you get something just randomly different. You will know that whatever's being played on Tuesday is off of my Xbox or off of my PlayStation. Non-commentary days. That can really be anything. But the thing you're going to get is no voice. It's just something that you guys could sit down and watch and enjoy. And then when it comes to Nintendo games, you know, I'm sitting there playing Nintendo games, mostly classic games for like the GameCube era. It can go back to the Nintendo days. It could be from the Switch. It could be anything as long as it's from Nintendo. Same thing with Xbox. I can sit there and play an original Xbox game, or I can play a 360 game, or I can play a Xbox One game. Same thing with PlayStation. I can sit there and I mostly play PlayStation 4 games, but I can sit there and delve it back to PlayStation 2 games. I can do that. Like, the next PlayStation game I actually want to sit down and play, which is going to be in a little while, but I will throw it out there, is I would like to play a new Crash Bandicoot game. You know, I did Crash Bandicoot 3 Wrath of Cortex, and I know a lot of you guys enjoyed that one. The next one I want to do is Twinsanity. It was one of my favorite ones. It had a lot of goofy moments, and it was just fun. I played it when I was younger. I beat it when I was younger. It was great. And it's something I would like to show you guys. But because I have the Xbox now, I want to play an Xbox game. And going on further, starting next week, the game that I am going to be playing for you guys to end off this episode, which is close to be 16 minutes long, so I do apologize. A lot of rambling on in the beginning of the episode. But the game that I'm going to be playing, going on further, and it's going to be a little bit of time for playing it, is we're going to be playing a game called Tunic. Now, it takes inspiration from what I'm seeing. It takes inspiration from... Get off! No, don't come. I will attack you, kitty cat. Sorry. It takes a lot of inspiration off of Zelda, and I know we're in the middle playing Zelda, but it takes inspiration off of Zelda, and I know it takes inspiration off of Zelda because you're like a wolf, and you have like a green tunic on, and you have a sword, and you have a shield, and you're going around in the Mystic Kingdom. It looks fun. I played a little bit of it, gotten a little bit far into it, but you guys can definitely be able to see what it's like. You know, I haven't beaten a game, I haven't really gone that far, so you guys will see what I see. And I'll let you guys know. Where I actually stopped at, and so you guys can know that, hey, from here on, I don't know what's gonna happen. So if I die so many times, it's because, hey, I don't know what's going on. Unlike playing this game or Twinsanity or Zelda Wind Waker, I know what's happening. I know what's gonna happen, but I don't know what's gonna happen there. And that's actually those games that I started playing on Mr. Madison Plays. It's those games where I've never played this game, I don't know what's going to happen, what you see is what I see. So, going on further, that's what's going to happen. I don't want this video to go past a whole hour, so I'm going to go ahead and just drop right there. But again, next week's episode will be Tunic, and with that being said, this is Mr. Madison with Mr. Madison Plays, and you guys all have a wonderful day. Laters!